how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, reacting to my childhood art shows, the shows and things that I used to watch on TV all the time before YouTube ever existed. These shows genuinely shaped me into how I am now. So if ever you wonder why I'm a little bit, I blame the shows. Now, the reason I had the urge to do this is because I've not seen these shows since I was a kid. I was feeling nostalgic, and I haven't done a reaction video in like 4 years. I reacted to like some art hacks or something. And yeah, I just thought it would be fun to just like see them again and also feel kind of a little bit emotional because I kind of do what they do now. These people that I just like was amazed at what they would create and craft in their shows, and like I would watch it, which is kind of like what a lot of you do now. You watch me make a fool of myself half the time. I guess it's like I've come full circle now, you know, talking to myself for a living. By the way, today's video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare. So if you want to get unlimited classes for free for 1 month, click the link in the description for the first 1,000 people for a living. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off first of all with Art Attack. Now, Art Attack was a show I know was aired in the UK. I know as well that it was aired in Australia because I know that Jazza has mentioned Art Attack before, so I'm not sure if they have the same host. Unless, was the guy Australian? I've got to search that now. Art Attack is an inspirational arts and crafts show that is designed to spark imagination and creativity in children. The program's goal is to show kids of all abilities that anyone can be an artist. The show also thinks about the environment as all of its creations are eco-friendly. I don't remember that. Actor and singer Lloyd Warby, who watched Art Attack as a kid, currently serves as presenter. Are you kidding me? It's still on? Disney produced it in 2011 to 2015? That is so cool. Wait, is it finished? Oh. Hey, Art Attack producers, if you ever want to, you know, bring it back, that would be the dream job for me, being an Art Attack presenter. Maybe I should recreate Art Attack. I remember one Christmas I had this giant plastic red bin filled with art supplies from Art Attack. It was just the best thing. Butchanan. I don't know how you say his name, I'm very sorry. If you're watching, Neil, you're not watching, but... So we're gonna watch that, and we're also gonna be watching some stuff from Out of the Box. This was a show that I got introduced to when we moved to the USA. I'm not sure if this was aired in any other country, but I know that I loved it. It was like a couple of grown-ups who would take children into some boxes. That sounds really weird when you put it that way. But basically, they put like all of these boxes together and make a magical fort, and then they would take like random people into the box. Again, it still sounds weird. And then inside it was like bigger on the inside, like a whole TARDIS thing. I loved it. They would make crafts and things inside their little fort. Okay, Art Attack. Reacting to Art Attack 20 years later, 3 years ago. Oh, Jazz has already beat me to it. Jazz has already beaten me to it. He already did this video. But that's fine because I'm reacting to 2 shows. So it's not exactly the same. I miss this show. I really wish they'd bring it back. Art is so important as a child because it allows you to have so much creativity and kind of get out your emotions. And I don't know if they have a show like that anymore. I'm so excited.
This is Art Attack.
He's putting like random crap on the ground. I don't recognize this theme song one little bit. Oh, that logo is so special. Look how cool that set is! Look how cool! My desk looks like that all the time, but...
Hello there. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Well, stuff it, I say. Hey, no, I'm not being rude. I mean, stuff it like this. Stuffed sculpture, hanging on walls, or just simply hanging around. And they're very easy to make. Come and have a look at this.
That set is like, oh my gosh, this is my dream. Like, I would love to do this show.
Any design you like, person, an animal. I'm going to do the lion. Just make it big, bold, and funny.
I used to watch this show and be like really confused how he would turn whatever he was using to make art into the end result. Like even now I'm sat here like, is he gonna be painting it? I mean, what's he gonna do with it? But he always worked his magic.
And there he is, a lion. And when you're happy with your design, cut it out so that you have something that looks like this.
That's so cute. I feel like my dad would have gotten mad if I'd stolen his newspaper and done that. He'd be like, where the bloody hell's my newspaper? Actually, it's funny. It reminds me of the time a few years ago when I was starting YouTube. I used a watermelon as a joke in a video. And as I was filming, my dad in the background goes, where's the bloody watermelon gone? And I was like, I don't know. I have not seen it. Is that not going to rip?
Stuff them inside the sculpture.
Honestly, this would have required so much preparation. Like, imagine how many he's got, like 3 separate ones. He's drawn that same lion multiple times. He's probably sick of it by this point. He drew it quickly on camera, then he had the second one to stuff and cut up, and then he had this one as well. He must have been sick of that lion, I'm just saying.
Paint, and it's best to use acrylic paint, or you could use poster paint for this, mixed with a little bit of PVA yellow. There we go. Just...
His face when he did that. There we go. That looks like a pain in the butt. I hope he's got a detail brush to do that.
When you finish painting it all, you can add in some detail with black pen. And there it is, your stuffed sculpture. Good, isn't it?
It went from being very basic to then that. I remember as a kid, it was hard because you'd want to be copying him, but you couldn't like rewind it because it was TV and you'd have to record it on a VHS to save it. Otherwise, you'd have to remember everything that he just did. So it was very hard to like follow along with Art Attack because of those kind of limitations, which is why I feel like if they brought it back, it would be so good because you have the capabilities of just like rewinding and going back. I feel like he would have loved
some Christmas decorations. Here's a stuffed Santa.
It's a stuffed Santa. I kind of want to do that now. Sorry for interrupting your regularly scheduled programming. I wanted to let you know that even though there isn't a show like Art Attack anymore, if you still are an adult and craving to learn more, check out Skillshare, who are kindly sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an incredible learning platform with thousands and thousands of online classes in art, design, illustration, murals, gardening, photography, graphic design, interior decorating, probably installing a toilet as well. Anything you can think of, you'll find on Skillshare. Skillshare is basically an online learning community for creatives where millions of people come together to take the next step in their creative journey. It's perfect for creative people because Skillshare classes have a combination of video lessons and a class project. So when you complete the class, you can post your project, which will then be seen by the teacher. You can also get feedback from the community of millions. Plus, most classes average 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. And as always, I like to feature a class I found on Skillshare that I think a lot of you would like as well. This class by Danny Fisher-Shin is called Animating in Procreate: Simple Steps to Create Awesome Animations, where she basically teaches you basic illustration in Procreate on the iPad. She has almost 10,000 students in the class already, and the class is only about an hour long, so it will really easily fit into your schedule. The best part is there are new premium classes launching all the time, plus if English is not your first language, their entire catalogue of classes now has subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. So make sure you check out the link in the description, and thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Check out the link in the description for your first month free for the first 1,000 people. So thank you once again so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to the video.
Take a stapler, very carefully staple the two pieces together, like that, all the way around the edges. Now you need to do this quite carefully.
Be really careful with it, and you stab yourself. I stabbed myself with a stapler once, actually.
And when you've done that, it's time to stuff your sculpture.
Christmas time. Oh my gosh, he made himself.
Get someone to draw around you and then stuff it. What do you mean he's better looking than me?
Stuffed sculptures! Hello. Yes, it's me again. The head.
I don't remember the head. Is that a new thing? Or is it just been so long since I've been young that I don't remember it?
You can staple the rest up so that it's ready to paint. And don't worry if you didn't catch all of that, because you can check out the Art Attack website.
There you go. You can go to artattack.co.uk. Does that still exist? I want to know if that still exists. It's got to be still in existence, surely. I want my fact sheets. No! That's so depressing. That's so sad. I feel like it would be so good now. I mean, it ended so long ago, but...
Reboot it.
Magic wax picture. I love the tacky old, like, little animations that at the time were really cool. Oh, is he going to do his little murals? Is he going to do his murals?
Oh.
It's so sweet and innocent. That's why I love it.
Try.
Ooh, he's going to make a dragon.
For a big heart attack.
I like how he's stealing, like, random medieval things. Oh, it's a little elephant. Oh, no, wait, it's a dragon, right? It looks like an elephant. It still looks like an elephant. Oh, that's the neck. As an adult, I'm watching this thinking, wow, how did they get those camera angles? It must have had like a guy on a crane with the camera or something. Because they don't have droids. Droids, oh my... They don't have drones in this day and age. So like, I'm just fascinated by the camera angles now. Oh, that's so cool. He's just going around teaching kids how to steal things. Oh, that is so good. That's just amazing. I thought, as like watching it again, I wouldn't be as impressed by what he made on the grass, but I'm still just like blown away by it. I honestly think not only was he a great host, but he was a great artist too.
Look at this. Horrible, isn't it? The dirty water after you've been painting, it always seems to go a murky sludge brown colour. Perfect for creating old-fashioned looking sepia pictures.
I actually surprisingly don't have any dirty paint water. I just have a dirty paint glass.
Not very nice.
Then make sure your dirty water is really murky brown. You can add in some more paint to make it browner.
They weren't kidding when they said it was eco-friendly. I'm actually surprised. It actually is pretty eco-friendly.
Just taking a look at some of the art attacks that you've sent in. Take a look at this.
I don't remember that. Did I send some in? I'm gonna call my mum and ask because I don't remember this. You know Art Attack. Did I ever send anything into Art Attack, the show? I don't remember sending anything in. I so would have done that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure if I had known this to be a thing, I would have sent it in because I used to love doing stuff like that. I was never featured, put it that way. He's making the pyramids with some boxes. That must have been so annoying because they must have kept falling over. They also must have been trying to wait for a non-rainy day. Just saying. That's so cool. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it.
Yes, that's very good. Egyptian. Also, I Sphinx.
I miss this show. I feel like there is nothing on the TV now like this. I mean, you have Netflix, you have Disney Plus, you have Hulu, all of these streaming services. Even they could do something. It doesn't have to be on TV or even like a YouTube series. YouTube, you want to take up an art series like this? Let me know. So next up, I am going to be watching Out of the Box. I don't know, again, where this was streamed. Actually, let's have a look. It's an American children's TV series which premiered on Playhouse Disney on October 7th, 1998 and ended its run on September 27th, 2004. A group of kids and their two caregivers have built a cool clubhouse out of giant boxes. That's where they meet for music, play, and special activities that kids can do at home. It was so cute. Okay, let's see. Out of the Box Halloween crafts segment. I love this show. It was never on enough though.
Oh, hi. I'm glad you could join us. Do you know what my favorite part of Halloween is? Trick-or-treating. I just love it when all...
Isn't she just like a little like fire spark? She's so cute. She's just so full of like happiness and I just would love to watch her.
So every year, I like to make a big Halloween decoration to put on the front door.
It's Halloween!
We'll put on costumes and go trick-or-treating in the clubhouse.
We'll even make our own Halloween decoration.
This is the intro that I love. Look, they have a bunch of boxes. That's not weird at all to get all the kids in your neighborhood to come on by and come play in your backyard as two grown adults. Again, the innocent days of TV. The music was at its peak. This just made me want to like make a giant fort. I love Tony too. He was so fun. This one wasn't as detailed as Art Attack because they haven't got like the head down shots of what they're actually doing, but you can kind of get the gist of it, which was what I liked. And this wasn't like a solely art show. It was just kind of a creative type of show. I'm not sure what's going on with her mouth there. If she's sort of like a bit confused, but it's cute. Like, I'm not going to be critical of that. It's still, you know, although, can I be a bit critical? She put the dress with the outline facing up so you can see the outline. I'm being critical here. I just would have flipped it the other way.
One pipe cleaner broomstick coming up.
Oh, I love pipe cleaners. Give me more pipe cleaner packs. I love them. Why has he got a red eye? Oh, okay. To be fair, like they had seconds to make each craft. They didn't have really the right stuff they needed. They kind of like just had to make it very quickly. So I feel like if they had a proper finished version of it that they could then transfer to like Neil did, because you can't make decent stuff within seconds and try to make it look anything like a proper finished piece. I like how in this show, they're like, in this one, you may need help with the stapler. And then you've got Neil in the other one just going, yeah, that's so cute.
A Christmas tree.
I would have loved to have done that when I was a kid.
Oh, thanks. It just needs some decoration.
Oh, I used to do that. I used to put little sticker stars on like flat trees.
How about some corn?
Just so happen to have a bowl of corn on the side. They had a very good nature about them. They had this amazing ability to make it seem like none of this was already orchestrated, even though clearly it was.
Some kernels.
like that's a craft I would have done, and then my mum would have saved it, and then it just would have all broken off, but she still would have kept it anyway.
There.
Okay.
I almost forgot the candles.
Oh, okay.
That's a really cute idea.
This really is a great way to remember all the different holidays.
Happy holidays.
They're so cute. I miss them. So that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed watching these alongside me. It was a real fun trip down memory lane. I would love to know if there are any shows out there currently like this for kids of this generation, or if there are any shows that you love to watch as a kid, other than obviously Bob Ross. He was amazing. Thank you once again for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.